Hi guys, welcome to this page of the notes, and what we're going to do here is use a line of reflection to help us figure out how to make what you would call a banked shot. A banked shot, whether you're playing miniature golf, you're shooting a game of pool, even if you're doing like a free throw or something like that and you try to hit a bank shot off of the glass to get it to go through the hoop to score a basket, right? The idea is this: in physics, as long as the wall or whatever you're bouncing off of, as long as it is straight, as long as it's linear, meaning it doesn't have any sort of curve to it, as long as it doesn't have a curve to it, physics says whatever the angle is that the object approaches that wall at, the angle of reflection will be identical. Meaning this: whatever that angle right there, whatever that angle is that object comes into the wall, the angle of reflection will be identical. They're the same. So whatever angle you bounce into the wall at is the angle you'll bounce off of the wall at. Now, of course, this is only if the wall that you're using, the backboard that you're using, definitely in basketball and pool, this is always the case, right? The rails on a pool table are linear. The backboard, the glass, of course, is linear. It's straight. The only place this might kind of be in question is if you're playing putt-putt or something like that. Sometimes sort of the boundaries are curved or things like that. But let's just assume, starting us off, we're playing putt-putt and I do have a linear boundary. All right, here we go. Here's what I want to know. The figure shows one hole of a miniature golf course. It is not possible to hit the ball in a straight line from the tee to the hole. At what point should a player aim in order to make a hole-in-one? All right, so I'm about to help you improve your putt-putt golf game. Here we go. Here's the way it's going to work. It's all about reflections. What you're going to do is you're going to use, again, let me just show you, right? There's no way to hit a straight line shot from the tee to the hole, right? If you do that, you're going to go right on this corner. Your ball will hit that corner. You'll reflect off somewhere crazy. You won't get your hole-in-one. There's no way to go straight at it. So we're looking for a bank shot. The angle that you approach the wall at will be the same angle of reflection. That's the physics we're relying on, but we're going to use a reflection to do it. I'm going to use this wall right here to make my banked shot. So we're going to give that little line of reflection a little spinny spin, 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 right? And I want to find the reflection of the hole, H, on the opposite side. Well, remember, right? Line of reflection, depth is the same. The distance from my object to the line of reflection will be the same as the distance from the line of reflection to my image. Since the hole H is 1 unit from the line of reflection, my reflection H prime will be 1 unit from my line of reflection. So right there is my image. Now, look at this. I can hit a straight shot from the tee to the reflection of the hole that I'm trying to get my hole-in-one. Here we go. Count it out. T to H prime is going to be over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I am going to have a run. My run is 6. My rise is going to be 1, 2, 3. Rise is 3. So rise over run, slope is equal to 3 over 6. I guess I probably should have written those in a different order. Anyway, 3 over 6 reduces to, you guessed it, 1/2. So here we go. Let's get our line. I will go up 1 over 2. That puts me right there. Up 1 over 2 puts me right there. Up 1 over 2 puts me right there. So right here, let me do it in, I'll do it in blue. That right there is the shot I want to hit from T to the reflection of my hole, from H to H prime, T to H prime. Now, what's going to happen? Remember, I have a linear boundary. Whatever the angle I come into the boundary at, the reflection bouncing off, the angle of reflection will be identical, which means from there back to the hole is the exact same angle. So where am I aiming? Well, let's go ahead and count that out. I am aiming at all right, I'm going to go to, that's a positive 6, so I need to go to 6 and then go up. 1, 2, 3. It looks like to be about halfway, so we'll call it 3.5. If I aim at that point, 6, comma, 3.5, that is a straight line shot from the T to the reflection, H prime, right? I'll hit that boundary, bounce off at the exact same angle of reflection, and should get a hole in one. My question for you is this: is there another path the ball can take to hit the wall and then travel directly to the hole? Take a second, think about it. Is there another way I could do this? Is there another line of reflection I could use to make a bank shot? Yes. What if I made that my line of reflection and simply reflected H to H prime somewhere right down here? Go ahead, try that one on your own, see what you come up with, but the answer is yes. And go ahead and see if you can find that spot you need to aim at, right? That spot you need to aim at to hit that shot from T to H prime down here. Again, remember the angle that you hit the boundary at will be the same angle you bounce off at, and it should still go into the hole, from T to hole in one shot. Let's go ahead and try a couple more of these, and hopefully you're catching on to the way that these work. In this case, we are going to use a pool table. I have 3 pool balls here, C, B, and A. The idea is this: I have my side rail on the pool table. I want to hit a shot so that I can miss without touching pool ball B. I can make a bank shot off the side rail and hit the pool ball A. So here we go. Again, it is a reflection, just like we saw in the last one. That guy right there, that side rail, is my line of reflection. So if A is right here, count the distance over. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 units from the line of reflection. So 1, 2, 3, 4 units. On the other side of the line of reflection, that's going to be A prime. All I need to do is hit a straight line shot from C to A prime. When my ball gets to that side rail, the angle of reflection will be identical. So we need to find our slope. Rise over run. Let's find it. From C to A prime, it's going to be up. 1, 2, 3. So rise of 3. A run of, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the negative direction, so minus 6. Oh, look at that. Once again, I have a slope of -1/2. All right, plot it out. I'll do it in blue. So it's going to be up 1, bet right there. Right there. So that guy right there is going to be my shot. But as soon as that ball, pool ball C, hits that point, it will reflect back at the exact same angle of reflection. Again, this angle right here and this angle right there. Those two angles, according to physics, are identical. The angle of reflection has to be the same. So the point that I am aiming at is going to be, let's see, that point is at -1, -1, -1. As long as I hit pool ball C to the point -1, -1, it will bounce off of the side rail and go straight to pool ball A, making contact without hitting pool ball B. Guys, I got another one for you right here. Again, this time you're playing a video game. You have a boundary right here, right? That's going to be a wall or a boundary, some kind of barrier in the game that you're playing. You need to figure out how to get M to T, right? Marble, I think it's a marble M to this point T in one shot, and I can't go, obviously I can't go through the boundary. So what you want to do, right? Find the reflection of T, figure out where you need to aim to make that banked shot to get the marble M to that point T, your target there at T. Go ahead, give that one a shot. Hopefully after doing it yourself, what you're going to find is that the image, T prime, the reflection, is at -2, 6. Hopefully that's what you got or what you'll get when you do, right here. Line of reflection. Find T prime, it'll be over here at -2, 6. And then your bank shot, you'll need to aim at the point. Hopefully what you found is that it is 0, 2. You need to aim 0, 2 right there. If you do that, the angle of reflection is identical. 0, 2. 0, 2 is going to make that bank shot to get the marble to the target. Guys, thank you so much for joining me for this set of videos and this set of notes. Hopefully at this point you feel very comfortable when it comes to reflection, and in particular, reflecting the image of an object across 4 common lines of reflection: the y-axis, the x-axis, the identity function y equals x, and the inverse of the identity function y equals -x. Those transformations are mapped out for you in a figure that I gave you here in these notes. Lots of practice in the homework and stuff like that. Again, thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you guys next time.